major urban centers like Montreal and Winnipeg weren't the only places to host climate strikes this fall. This is the town of Onanole, Manitoba, just on the edge of Riding Mountain National Park. Considering its population is probably no more than 1,000 or so, you may be looking at 5 or 10% of them, both young and old, who were concerned enough to make signs and march. And there were visitors, too.
My name is Ian Robson. I farm at Delow, Manitoba. That's near Souris, Manitoba. I came to Onanole today for the climate strike to lend a voice to the need to people to look after our earth and our environment, and we definitely need that. It's the only one we got.
What do you think farmers need to do?
Yeah, there's two things. We're going to have to adjust a little bit on some of the things we do, but we also need to try to reduce our carbon footprint as farmers. There's a lot of carbon released from the soil. That's been taking place slowly over the years, and we have to try to gain some of that carbon back into the soil. And we do that by cover crops and by perennial crops. And so a lot better crop rotations would be a real step forward for farmers.
And Allie of Onanole was marching over her concerns with intensive livestock operations.
My special concern with factory farms, I don't think a lot of people realize the environmental impact of these farms. I think that, the amount of land, water, energy it takes to feed the animals, the crops that it takes to feed these animals, is one of the leading causes of environmental impact that not a lot of people consider. And also just the ethical issue of killing animals. Yeah.
I think there's greenhouse gases involved too.
Exactly, the emissions from those animals, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, and it's a big issue that I think sometimes gets forgotten. Yeah.
Cale Crow, a grade 9 student at Nelson McIntyre Collegiate in Winnipeg, was one of thousands attending the climate strike at the Manitoba Legislature. He says the event convinced him of the seriousness of the situation and the need for people to drive electric cars and ride buses or bicycles. And he was blown away by the size of the crowd.
It was 10 minutes of just straight, herds of people just coming through. It wasn't really angry, it wasn't like everybody was angry. It was just they were determined.
In Onanole, this is Larry Powell for Planet in Peril.